Howdy there, Coastal Bend. Good Sunday morning to everyone. We've got quite the spread of temperatures here this morning. Out towards Duval County, folks are hanging out in the upper 60s, where out towards the island, somebody is in the 80s at 6 a.m. Summer definitely on the way. Here's a look at your out the door forecast. I do think we're going to stay in the 70s for most of this morning, nearing 80 by the time we get to 9 o'clock under partly cloudy skies. So here's a look at futurecast through lunchtime. I do think we're going to lose the clouds that we have right now. Temperatures getting into the middle 80s by lunchtime. And I do think we're going to stay mostly dry until this afternoon. So that's going to let highs get right around to where we were yesterday. Then heading into this evening and later this afternoon, I do think we may see a little bit of activity try to come down from the north into our northern counties, and it may try to fizzle out or may try to get down here. We'll have to keep an eye on it just to see if the atmosphere wasn't too overworked yesterday. So if there's not enough energy left, then we're not going to see as many storms or showers this afternoon. By tomorrow morning, 71, again, another very seasonable start to the day. And then we're going to start to see more and more shower activity each afternoon. So tomorrow and Tuesday, I've got about a 30% chance for both days, though Tuesday is already starting off on a little bit of a wetter note, it looks like, with some scattered showers already on our futurecast radar in the morning. Here's a look at our forecast rain chances for today. You can see they're really low up through lunchtime, and then up until this evening, that's when they are going to start to go up and peak. But even then, they're only widely scattered, if not isolated. So very low rain chances today, but they are there. Here's a look at our upper atmosphere and the reason why we're going to be seeing rain chances. So we've got a low pressure and a high pressure off to our west, and between those two comes the subtropical jet. So that's kind of what tore apart the tropical storm in the Gulf of Mexico earlier this weekend. And then the little pieces of energy you see on the bottom side of this low, those get flung around our way and translate into scattered shower chances for us here in the coastal bend. That's thanks to the energy, the sea breeze helping push things along, and lots of moisture. That moisture is going to make us feel really hot heading into later this week as that high pressure pushes further over Texas. So once we are under this, we're going to be drying out. We're not going to see as many clouds, but the humidity is still going to be here at the surface. So not only are we going to be hot, we're going to be humid. That's going to translate to some pretty hot feels like temperatures. We haven't seen these in quite some time. Sure, we've seen a couple afternoons in the 90s with feels like temperatures in the upper 90s, but now we're going to start to kick into summer mode here in South Texas. I've got highs reaching into the middle 90s heading into next weekend with feels like temperatures 10 degrees warmer than that. So you got to make sure you are practicing heat safety. And one of those things is remembering to check the back seat of your car after just a couple minutes in a 90-degree afternoon like we'll see today. Your car temperature is going to be over 100 degrees, and it just gets hotter from there. The hotter it is outside and the longer you leave your car without running. So again, make sure you're practicing that heat safety, even though it doesn't feel quite as hot as it has ever been here in Corpus Christi, but it's still pretty toasty. 90 for our high this afternoon, and over the next several days, we're going to see those 90-degree days like I just showed you. 71 for our low tonight with a light southeast breeze. Heading into the next couple of days, we do see those rain chances as well as a little bit of increasing cloud cover that takes highs into the upper 80s rather than the low 90s. But heading into next weekend, again, it's going to be really hot. Alexis.